Hello everyone, this is Katya from Pacifica with Love. If you have not subscribed to my channel yet, please do so and please support me with a like if you like this video. So today we came to Tahoe, to Lake Tahoe, a very famous beautiful lake and also resort and vacation spot. It's early September. We came here with our friends for a few days to have a short vacation, also to hike, to swim in the lake, to enjoy beautiful nature. And I'm gonna take a video and show you so that if you have not been to Tahoe, or maybe if you've been even here before but would like some tips and recommendations, that you could use this video. Behind me is the hotel we're staying in. It's called Hilton Vacation Club Taho Seasons. It's a really nice hotel. It has suites that feature a bedroom, a living room, and a small kitchenette. And also they have a really nice pool, jacuzzi, nice lobby. There's a small coffee bar inside, so you can have a small continental breakfast. It's not included in the price of the room, but you could still have small breakfast here. And next to the hotel is a really great German restaurant. We had dinner yesterday. It's called Himmel Haus. It's a Bavarian restaurant. Excellent food, excellent ambience, and great service. So I highly recommend. So this is around the hotel. Next to the hotel is really nice surrounding, beautiful trees. So you can, when you wake up in the morning, you can, from many rooms, you can see a forest. It's really nice and peaceful. And the hotel doesn't have a regular parking, but it has a free valet parking if you're staying at the hotel. So this is inside the hotel. As you see, nice fireplace here is a reception, and there's a lot of couches here, very comfy, so you can sit here and read. And this is a bar area here where you can get coffee, croissants, oatmeal, yogurt. And then there is a room here where you can sit and have breakfast also with a fireplace. And that's our friends enjoying breakfast at the hotel. Hello. Cheers. How is breakfast? Modest. Yes, not much here, just a pastry, mostly and coffee, but you can go by, I suppose. So there is a pool in the hotel, as you can see. It's a nice outdoor pool. The water is warmed up, and there's also a jacuzzi here, hot tub, some recliners as well. So, and it's open from morning till late night. So you can really enjoy and relax this pool after hiking. So we have just arrived to Fallen Leaf Lake campground, and we're gonna go on a trail to Fallen Leaf Lake and then around the lake. This is considered one of the most beautiful trails in South Lake Tahoe. And also there is a campground here. We're not staying at the campground, but if you're interested in a campground, there is one here. There's RVs, there is tents here. I'm gonna show you, however, be careful here because there's a lot of bears, and you have to always lock your food in bear boxes. So this is our friends, and we're all going to the Fallen Leaf Lake. So this is a campground here. As you see, really nice shady area. Considered really great campground, but again, beware of bears, because this is a bear territory. The main thing is just lock your food. Don't expose any of your food, especially when you're away of this food. People sitting near the tents, enjoying a nice summer day. So we're approaching a beautiful fallen leaf lake. For me, this is the first time, and it's so nice because there's a nice breeze coming from the lake, and the water looks teal near the shore and blue. So we just got to the lake, and it's incredibly beautiful. Wow, so clean. Look at that. The water is transparent. Wow, so beautiful, just gorgeous. I could spend the entire day here. It's not hot here. Really, really nice. People sitting here on the logs. There's no sand, it's like little stones, but it's okay. You can get the special shoes, rubber shoes. Some people are swimming. We haven't tried the water yet, but looks like it's not too cold. So, do you like the lake?
Yes, beautiful.
Yeah, amazing. The dogs are also so happy swimming.
Like over there, it's a little steeper, so you can just walk a little bit and then start swimming.
One more dog. So there's a trail going around the lake. We're on this trail right now, and from this trail you could see the beauty of this lake from all possible angles. So if you're in Tahoe, South Lake Tahoe, I highly recommend. And you can also see this really interesting, there's the tree fell and it kind of creates almost this like a sculpture. Trees, there's people going with dogs, so dogs are allowed here. Beautiful trail, breezy, not hot. People sitting also here right on the lake. People on pedal boards. There's another thing that you can do here on Fallen Leaf Lake. So the trail continues. Sometimes it goes around the lake. Sometimes there's some detours like this one when you go down and then back up. It's a really nice trail. This one is further from the lake but among the trees. So right now we have already left Fallen Leaf Lake, and we're gonna go to the beach now, to the beach on Lake Tahoe. It's called Pope Beach. It's considered to be one of the most beautiful sandy beach on South Lake Tahoe. It should have parkings, restaurants, and it's a sandy beach. But we stopped at Camp Richardson. It's like a campground, and they also have it's in a lake resort, and they have a general like a convenience store where we're gonna buy some food for a picnic on the beach. It's called a general store, and after we get some sandwiches there and something to drink, we're gonna go to the beach. So that's a general store here. A lot of people biking left their bikes. You can see also there's tables inside where you can eat. And then across the street is the ice cream parlor. So if you like ice cream, you can also stop here for a nice scoop of ice cream. And then of course everywhere is the wooden sculptures of bears. So that's inside the general store. You can get ice cream here, all kinds of drinks, souvenirs, and all kinds of sandwiches and wraps. We're gonna order a salmon, grilled salmon wrap and grilled cheese. Hello. Our friend is paddle boarding. John is on the paddle board. So today is our second day on Lake Tahoe, and we are currently in Taho Keys. It's a really beautiful place on Lake Tahoe, and as you see, there is a harbor here. There's boats. There is also floating homes. So we are now taking a short walk here with our friends. It's a little bit gusty today, but still very beautiful. And this is a trail that we're taking on Taho Keys. And here you can see is a lot of boats docked. You can get steamboat, powerboat here, and here's houses standing on the water with each has a boat. It's really nice. And the boat rentals is right here in Taho Keys. Very nice breeze here, so even in the hot weather, it's really nice walk. So a beach near Taho Keys. It's really beautiful. There's a boat. So now we have just arrived to Dorado Beach. We're gonna spend some time here. There's a lot of picnic tables, which is great. And there's also a lot of parking, restrooms, people bringing umbrellas and tents. It's really beautiful. Today is our third day of our vacation at beautiful Lake Tahoe, and today we're planning to go to and hike in Emerald Bay, maybe take a dip in the water there if we find a small beach. And also we heard there is a Viking castle there that we're planning to visit if we get a chance. But before that, we stopped at a Sprouts Cafe. We read they have good reviews, and it's great breakfast and brunch place. They have a variety of sandwiches, salads, also some breakfast items. They have freshly squeezed juices, all healthy and organic. So check it out if you're at Tahoe. So they have outside seating, as you see here, so you can see under the umbrella. That's their menu. You can also find this on their website. So that's inside. You can order here inside and then you can sit outside. Very nice quirky interior. I ordered this turkey melt sandwich. It has carrots also and tomatoes and some chips. And then we also ordered freshly squeezed carrot, apple, cucumber juice. And then, John, what did you order?
Huevos rancheros.
Oh, okay. Try. Let us know whether you like it. Is this good?
Yeah.
So we have just stopped at our next stop, and this is an inspiration Vista Point overlooking a beautiful Emerald Bay that you see behind me right now. So this place was originally inhabited by Indian tribes, specifically Washoe Indians, until in mid 19th century this Lake Tahoe and specifically this bay were discovered by the newcomers, the explorers that came here in the search of gold. This inspiration point is a wonderful place to have a view of the lake as well as specifically gorgeous Emerald Bay. Beautiful Emerald Bay. See a little island in the middle, and it's surrounded by beautiful mountains and fir trees, and then in the background you can see Lake Tahoe. Lake Tahoe, of course, is a lake of the volcanic origin, and actually reminds me when I'm looking at that Crater Lake also because of this beauty, the rich blue and teal colors. Absolutely gorgeous view of the Emerald Bay. And in the middle of this is a little island called Fanette Island. This island is the only island on Emerald Bay, and the name of this island has been changing a few times. The original name was given to this island by the first explorers, and they called it Coquette. They thought it's, you know, named after a beautiful and flirtatious woman, and Fanette is the last name, and what it goes by now, which people think is just a misinterpretation of the original name. So beautiful. So there's a lot of boats and ferries and ferry boats and ships in Tahoe. So if you're in this area, I highly recommend that you go on a tour of this beautiful lake, and especially Emerald Bay. So we went a little bit up on the Bayview Trail, which is across the road from Inspiration Point, and the view here is even better over Emerald Bay and Fanette Island and the rest of Lake Tahoe. So right now we're at the beginning of the trailhead going down to the castle. And so from here you can also see the roofs of the castle. We'll come closer, so I'm gonna show you. And on this Fanette Island, you can see a little building here on the top. This was the building of a tea house that the owner of the Vikingsholm built in order to entertain her guests, and she brought her guests here a few times a year via boat. So I'm now walking along the Emerald Bay beach. This is the area where you can swim. It's quite shallow, but because of that the water is very warm here. Not very warm, but warmer than everywhere else. And then this here is the Vikingsholm, the Viking castle. As you can see, it's very beautiful. So we decided this time that unfortunately we won't have enough time to go on a tour. I think the last tour is at 4 o'clock, but please check the website if you want to go on a tour. But definitely next time we're gonna go on this tour. I heard from my friends who were here that the tour is wonderful, so make a note of that if you're in this area. And the tours start on an hour, so there is a tour every hour, and it lasts about 30 to 40 minutes. So today is day 4 of our Tahoe adventures, and we're actually going home today. But before we go home, we decided to go on a 2-hour cruise of Emerald Bay on a luxurious yacht that is organized by the company called Bleu Lake Tahoe Tours, and it departs from Taho Keys. It's a yacht that has 47 people on board, up to 47 people on board, and goes mostly into Emerald Bay and goes around the Fanette Island and the tea house that we saw yesterday from the shore. And it's a narrated tour. They also offered complimentary drinks and snacks, so we'll show you how it goes, and hopefully we'll enjoy, and hopefully that would be useful for those of you who also want to go on a short cruise while in Tahoe. And right now we're in Taho Keys, about to board this cruise. So looks like this is our yacht. It's called Bleu. So we're gonna now get on that, get on this yacht. It has 2 decks. So we have just boarded our boat, our yacht. That's how it looks inside. There's only 12 people today because it's a weekday, and normally it accommodates up to 47 people. And there's a lower deck and the upper deck. So we just started. Departing our harbor. Hope it could be a good trip. So beautiful. Hi from Lake Tahoe Cruise.
Named so because it is a campground, and it was opened as a campground all the way back in 1921 by a couple named Al and Cora Richardson. They opened up a campground on this corner of the lake because back then most of the homes or most of the property around here was home to private estates, and they wanted to create a place where your everyday average man or woman could come up and enjoy the shores of Lake Tahoe without having to be a property owner. So they opened ski runs cut into the forest and hillside, standing at 10,049, and then just to the which lasted from about 140,000 years ago to about 10,000 years ago, give or take. The west shore of the Sierra Nevadas were covered in a glacial sheet of ice that was over 5,000 feet thick. That glacial sheet was separate from the other North American ice sheets, and it ended right here at the west shore of Lake Tahoe. And over that 130,000 year period, that over mile thick sheet of ice slowly advanced from west to south. Just above that library was a guest bedroom bathroom, the top floor of the south round tower. The north tower has something called a morning room on the lowest level, which I believe is where they would drink their coffee and tea and eat their breakfast, staring toward the east at the beautiful sunrise. Those are the remains of full-grown trees that slid into the bay over 65 years ago with the rest of that soil. These particular trees most likely held onto large granite boulders that the root structure had grown around during the tree's life, trapping it in the root structure, allowing them to sink extremely quickly and anchoring these trees almost upright at the bottom of the bay, giving them the appearance of being a submerged forest. Transitional period.
Dorado Beach, very nice. It's another public beach on Lake Tahoe. It's more civilized. A lot of people here sitting at the picnic tables, or there's a nice promenade. I suppose it's really nice for a walk or something, or there's a kayak rental station. I'm not sure if that's really good for swimming, but there is an area specifically designated on the left. And we decided to end this amazing vacation with a dinner at the Edgewood Restaurant, just overlooking this beautiful Lake Tahoe with a wonderful view. The best ending to the best vacation. I hope that you have enjoyed this video of our trip to Lake Tahoe, and I hope that this will be helpful for you if you decide to come out here yourself. This lake is absolutely gorgeous. There's a lot to do here. If you like outdoors, there's a lot of amazing hiking trails. There are beautiful beaches. The lake itself is gorgeous, and the trip here definitely will be very relaxing and enjoyable to you and your family and friends if you want to come here in a bigger group. If you like this video, please support me with a like and subscribe to my channel for more videos on Pacifica, Half Moon Bay, Bay Area, and beyond.